What's up, Tiger Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home of the Springfield Tigers all season long. Tuesday night, Tigers Table, the home of the Springfield Tigers. Every Tuesday night, we are here at 7 o'clock. Cannot thank Melissa and Rob, Tiffany and Debbie for all their support of being the home of the Springfield Tigers and the home and a family member for us on YSN. So shout out to them. Senior player profile. Fans, how about a hand for senior player Josh Felasco? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Senior year, you get victory number one. Let's start there. Let's go back and talk about that game a little bit. Impressive football game offensively and defensively. You had a very good football game. How much fun was that?
Coming out week one, it was pretty fun. Obviously, opening up on the turf against a better team,
right?
Good team that come out, give us a hard first week, and see where we're at. It felt fun. Like the atmosphere was great coming out of the locker room.
Sure,
it was just an overall good game. Obviously, it didn't go our way, but I felt like for us and the coaches and for the fans, it was a good first week.
Yeah, good first week for sure. Then you go to Brookfield and pretty much have your way against Brookfield. So senior year, you beat the Brookfield Warriors. Talk about that game. You guys had it going on all three phases, offense, defense, special teams. How exciting was that? You win your first football game, you go to the Rock. Talk about that a little bit.
It was pretty good because after week one, we just kind of put that behind us and we're just obviously going to keep moving on week from week. So obviously we moved on from that, and that next week for practice, we just focused on offense, defense, special teams, and gotten better in each three of those aspects.
Yeah, there's no doubt they got a lot better. They beat Brookfield 42-7. They're 1-1. They will head to Geneva Friday night at 7 o'clock from Spire Institute. If you can't make the game, come on over to the Tigers Table. See Melissa and the crew. They'll have the game on. Have a great dinner. Watch the Tigers play a very good Geneva team. Senior player profile with Josh Felasco. Talk about your family a little bit. I know your mom's here. Talk about what your family and what they mean to you.
Obviously, my mom, she means a lot to me. Obviously, from when I started in 7th grade, she always made sure I had my stuff, always made sure I got there on time, gave me rides whenever I needed them, fed me, and when I got injured, she was there. And then my dad, he kind of introduced me to football. I feel like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be playing with any of these good guys right now. And then my grandma, she usually comes in occasionally.
Grandmas are the best. Occasionally, but those mean a lot when you see your grandma.
She does.
That's awesome.
She'll usually come in and then support. And then obviously the girlfriend, Hannah Stouffer, she'll be
Hannah
there.
Stouffer, the girlfriend. Yes,
Yep,
Hannah Stouffer, shout out to you, no doubt. Hannah, wherever you're at, shout out to you. She's over there. Where's she at?
She's over
Hannah,
there.
are you over there, Hannah? That's okay. Shout out is good. There's Hannah. Shout out to you, dear, for all you do.
Yeah.
Do you know where they're sitting?
Yeah, my mom usually sits right about the 50-yard line to the left, about 3 or 4 rows up.
Okay, so you know. Is she loud? Can you hear her, or she just kind of take it all in? Dad, how are they? Are they in the football games, or are they just there to support their son?
They're kind of just there. Obviously, my mom brings one of those cowbells and rings it all the time.
That's all you hear in Springfield Nation is the cowbell.
That's it.
Do you hear that on the field while we're at that? Do you hear those cowbells?
Yes, and it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, it is the best feeling. I go back, I talked with the girls. That entrance against South Range was one of the loudest places I heard. That had to give you goosebumps coming out to that.
Oh yeah, it motivated us so much. It just pumped us all up.
Well, that's awesome. With Josh Felasco, fullback, linebacker, Springfield Tigers. They're 1-1, Tiger Nation. They got a big win against Geneva. Early in the week yet, have you had to take a look at Geneva? That's a good football team.
Yeah, they're obviously very good. Obviously, they're a better, bigger team. So, obviously, we're going to have to prepare a lot. And so we can come out and get the dub, obviously. Yeah,
no doubt there'll be a lot of preparation here on Tuesday. A long week ahead for them on the practice field. With Josh Felasco, senior player profile. What's it mean to be a senior and be a part of a football team? But when I ask you that, I look at off the field, the things you guys do, the closeness, the things you learn from other grades that were older than you. How special is it to come here on Tuesday nights as a senior?
It's pretty special, obviously, being with all my teammates and having the community come in, be with us. It's just kind of like a good, bonding.
Yes.
I feel like. And plus with the guys, we've all grown up together. So I've been playing sports with them for a long time. So we all have that same chemistry when it comes to that sport. And then off the field, we always hang out.
Yeah, you could tell. You could see the closeness that you got. And those times are probably even more special than a football.
They are.
Practice, after
Yes,
practice, locker rooms.
Those are the
Those are
best.
things that moms, dads, fans, they don't get to see that, but
Yeah.
you develop closeness and family tightness off the field in a locker room when things are tough. Shout out to you as a senior for being one of those leaders, obviously,
Thank you.
with that. Josh Felasco, senior player profile here at the Tigers table Tuesday night. Another packed house here at the Tigers table. They'll head to Geneva Friday night. We'll have it on YSN Live for you on Tuesday night. Going to play rapid fire with you.
Yep.
First word that pops in your mind when I say Sean Guerrero.
A funny guy.
Funny guy?
Yeah.
He keeps things loose. And
Yeah.
you went back, Josh, I want to ask you, that nobody in this room wanted that game to end like it did the first week.
No.
But what you guys did from week 1 to week 2, I have to put you saying Sean being funny, that he knows how to ease into those moments and knows when to get after you.
Yeah.
And you need to have some fun when you play this sport. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, because obviously it was a hard loss, but obviously so we had to get better that week. And instead of obviously the coaches being hard on us, they're still trying to have fun and coach us at the same time.
Well, shout out to them and keep having fun doing what you're doing. All right, water or Gatorade on game night? What are you drinking?
Probably Gatorade.
Gatorade. What's your favorite color?
Probably lemon lime.
Lemon lime. Okay.
Yeah.
Friday night, you got a nice bus trip up to Geneva, getting ready for a game. I want to know what Josh Felasco's favorite music is. What are you listening to?
It's probably all over the place. I'm like pop, hip hop, rock.
So you hit them all.
That's okay. I just have one
I love
playlist.
it.
That's
It's a
combined
playlist.
with
Hit
everything.
shuffle and move on.
Yep.
So you better hit that shuffle a lot because you got a nice bus ride
Yep.
coming. All right. Josh's favorite food.
Probably any sort of breakfast food.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever I go, I try to find the breakfast.
All right, so here I'm going to say this. Other than the Tigers tables breakfast, which is the best food around, where's another breakfast spot for you?
Probably Bob Evans or IHOP.
Bob
Those are
Evans
the
or IHOP.
Two best
Okay,
places.
two best places. So very good food choices. Senior year, you've had a lot of classes. Shout out to your favorite teacher on YSN in your favorite class.
Probably Mr. Snyder's government class.
Mr. Snyder, that's a popular one. Mr. Snyder,
Yeah.
Mr. Snyder, shout out to you for sure. Role models. You're having a bad day. Is there someone you go to? Who's your role model?
Probably my mom.
Mom?
Yeah.
She's going to love to hear that because I met your mom. Seems like a great lady. Is awful proud, obviously, of what you do. So shout out for Mom being that role model for sure. With Josh Felasco, senior player profile. I ask this all the time. Senior year flies. Like we're sitting here, it's week 3. I remember week 1 before South Range. Now you're in your 3rd game. How good could this football team be?
I feel like we can be pretty good because we have a lot of experience coming back from last year and the year before. Obviously, we still got to take it week by week, but looking into the long run, I feel like we can be a pretty good team if we just come to practice every day, work hard, know our stuff.
Well, there you go. One of the leaders of the Tigers, Josh Felasco. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to end it with this.
Thank you for having me.
How do you want this season to end?
The state championship.
Absolutely. And I say it all the time. Some people say it. Some people say it and really mean and think they can do it, folks. I think this team, if they continue week by week, could be a state title contender. And Josh, from all of us at YSN, we wish you nothing but the best. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All righty. Thanks.